Got a new video for y'all. Okay, basically I was channeling the Nephilim when I was at work, and they gave me these random keys. They were actually letting me know that they never roamed the earth as a physical being. Physical meaning more dense, a dense object that you can see. They actually are a representation of deep knowledge, hidden knowledge. That's what the Nephilim represent. It is not in representation of being dark, guys. The Bible say that, but they are actually the representation of extraterrestrial knowledge being transferred into a physical, aka human body. Nobody on this planet Earth is human being. The human being is just a physical body. The thought that exists within the human being is actually the extraterrestrial, guys. That's what they told me, and this shit blew my head off. They said they exist as a giant in representation of coming from the higher realms. The higher realms is actually in representation of spirit. Spirit is a representation of being above the temple, above the clouds, which in representation, that's why the giants existed as tall. This shit blew my mind, y'all. Got another video channeling the Nephilim part 2. This one's crazy. So basically, to jump into it, the Nephilim never existed as physical, and the fallen angels, aka even the angels, never existed as physical beings. When they show the representation, or when they speak of any being fallen or coming to earth, earth is actually the physical vessel, which is, the representation of the brain. And when the brain, the perspective is broadened, that DNA is then activated, aka therefore allowing those light beings that are considerably symbols for representations of energy, and that energy is just thought frames and DNA. When you broaden your DNA, that is because your perspective has been broadened to allow those entities, those thoughts to enter your mind. Guys, this is all thoughts. All of these are thoughts that appear, of course, as symbols. They have to create symbolism and characters as a deity in order for us to have a physical representation of what that spirit represents. Spirit is just thought, and then the symbol comes after. Hey y'all, I'm back again with another channeling the Nephilim part 3. Okay guys, any character in the Bible is in representation of symbology. Me saying that, basically every character was never a real character of existence. It's just that they had to be given an image in the Bible in order for the human brain that we have can understand the consciousness of that character. That consciousness is actually within our blood. That consciousness is DNA. And when you actually receive that consciousness, you upgrade your DNA, literally. And it's so easy, guys. Don't let anyone tell you that upgrading your DNA is complicated. It's just as simple as you actually realizing, you drawing that attention to you being open to that consciousness that you want to tap into. And your DNA actually activates as you accepting a broader consciousness, a broader perception. The Nephilim, the angels never existed. That's why in the Bible, when they say that the angels impregnated the human beings, that was just the concept of their consciousness being transferred into the thought process of human beings.